Okay, welcome to another MECH 1000 video where we're going to look at how to draw arcs in AutoCAD. So we've already learned how to make circles, and there are a lot of different ways to make circles, but the two primary ones are to choose a center and radius or center and diameter. But what if you don't want a full circle? What if you only need a half circle or some other part of a circle? Well, that would be an arc. And just like with circles, there are lots of different ways to make arcs. The first and default method is a 3-point arc. You can see in the diagram there, 1, 2, 3. So you're picking one endpoint, a midpoint, and then with your third click, you're choosing the other endpoint. So 1 click, 2 click, 3 clicks. Okay, so that's one way you can make an arc. Another is with start, center, end. So we're choosing a starting point, we're choosing the center point, and then how far around, how much rotation do we want. So AutoCAD always likes to go in a counterclockwise direction. See, if I start moving clockwise, the actual arc loops all the way around the other way. So whenever you're using this method of making an arc, you want to keep that in mind. You want to be starting from the clockwise most position and then rotating over to a counterclockwise position to finish the arc. Then there's start, center, angle. So rather than well, I suppose you could still click with your mouse somewhere, but you could also key in like 30 degrees. Okay, and it makes a 30-degree arc. Or I could have made it, let's try that one again, start, center, maybe I want to go 180 to make a half circle. So that can be used. Start, center, length. If you know, we're going to start, we're going to choose the center, and then we know what the chord length is. So the chord is basically the dashed line there that connects the straight line that connects the beginning and end point. If we know how long we want that to be. Now I put in 10. That chord length doesn't work with the geometry I had chosen already when I had clicked. So let me turn my dynamic input back on. And it looks like maybe something in the ballpark of 8 might work. There. And so it made an arc whose chord length is 8. It's pretty rare that you would ever need to use that particular method. Again, I guess I can go through all these. I've got time in this video. Start, end, angle. So I can choose my starting points, my ending point, and then what angle do I want it to make. I can just choose by clicking. I'm not sure I do want to go through all these. I will point out there is here, I like this one, center, start, and end. So you can choose the center point first and then choose where you want it to start and where you want it to end. I think that is a little bit more useful than some of these, rather than going through all of them here, and there are quite a few. The fact of the matter is that a lot of them you're just not going to need. It's very unlikely. So like I said, I like this center, start, end, because choosing a center point, that's what you do when you make a circle, right? If I'm going to choose to make a circle, I choose where I want it to, where it's centered to be, and then I make the circle. So I kind of like doing the same thing for my arcs, choosing the center point first, and then I can choose, I want to start down there and end up here. Just remember to go in a counterclockwise direction. And then, of course, the old 3-point arc, the default option, that could be somewhat useful as well. And another thing, if I'm being perfectly honest, a lot of times I don't draw arcs at all. I just draw circles, and then I trim them off using the trim command. But we haven't learned how to do that yet. So I'll be sure and show you that once we get to once we get to the trim command. So in the meantime, I would recommend sticking with either the 3-point arc or the center start end arc. And that should take care of all of your arc needs. Okay, I think that does it for this video.